How's it going there, guys? This beautiful Thursday afternoon. Big wrench here, Almighty Garage. So the sprocket came in today for the mini bike. So we can put the sprocket on, we can put the engine on, get it all lined up, figure out our spacing on each side. And that was what was really holding everything up. I thought I had a sprocket here, which I'm sure I do, in one of my 10 boxes of parts. You know how that goes. But now we can really move forward with this. It ain't gonna have no brakes at first until I figure out how I'm gonna run the sprocket and the brake. I might have to order another one of these and put the brake on this side by itself. I'm thinking about putting hydraulic brakes on it, maybe. Not sure yet. If you guys got any suggestions on the brake setup and how I should do it, thinking about maybe putting front hydraulic brakes, because these wheels you can bolt a rotor. Just get some little spacers. See how I got 3 spacers on that. Get some spacers, get you a brake rotor, get the kit, and weld up. So I don't know what we're gonna do for brakes, but we ain't gonna have brakes at first. We'll worry about that later. Who needs brakes, right? You guys like my haircut? We got my haircut today. Pretty good. So last night I was working on making my own exhaust flange for this engine we're using here, 5 horsepower. This isn't my idea. I'm learning. If you guys want to check it out, go to Go-Karts Are Gone Fishing. Thank you, buddy, for the support. I had this piece of pipe here that this is like for a Predator VM22. It was long, so I cut a section out of it, which is right there. This is the carburetor side. I'm going to use like a Chikuni or a PZ19, that style carburetor or whatever. So this is just a fender washer. Like I said, again, I'm learning from Go-Karts Are Gone Fishing. If you want to go watch his video, he does it way better. But I got my fender washer, I got my holes drilled out, put the bolts in there, they line up. I used, I think, a little bigger washer than he used, because on his, well, just go watch his video and you'll find out. But with the bolts, when I weld that pipe on there, we gotta find some bolts that'll fit on there. I'm going to cut this out, clean it up, make it look more like a flange a little bit, and then see what kind of angle we want. Because right now I got it kicking out. Well, it'll kick out just like that. It's all on your cut right here. I think I'm going to recut it and bring it out straight a little more, because it's going to be hard once that's on there and that pipe's on there to even get a bolt in it. Let's see if I can show you here. See if I got it curved. It's going to be hard to get a bolt in there. So that's what I'm working on, the exhaust flange. Don't judge my welding. I gotta re-weld it, hit it, then I'm going to use some JB Weld putty, go around both sides, so I know it's got a nice good seal. But now we got the, like I said, the thing came in. We're going to get this on there, throw some bolts on it, see where we need everything lined up at. That's our next step in this build here. We can't have the bike falling over. I do hate how it sticks out that one side so far. But for now it's gonna have to work, because the way that engine plate is on these old bikes, they got the holes drilled all the way to this side, which we could move the engine over and re-drill holes, but then the back tire would have to go all the way over more. So it's going to sit about right there. I'll bolt that engine down. We'll get some spacing on this tire, get the sprocket bolted on the tire, and I'll bring you guys back. Alrighty, I got the engine bolted down. Well, I got 3 of the 4 bolts in there. This one right here, I don't see how they use that, because it's so close to the bottom of the tube frame down here. Sorry, you guys probably can't see that. The lighting's not the best. But you can't put a nut under there because it's so close to the tube, the frame. So what I end up doing is welding a nut on there, then screwing it through, if that'll work. But hey, 3 won't hold it, 4 never would have. So then I got this other, remember I was using the old thread for the axle? Well, I found this big bolt at Lowe's, but I keep having trouble with this. My bearing just keeps coming out. But anyway, we got to pull this wheel off. Let's get that sprocket bolted on, and then we can put a chain on it and get it true. Then we'll see the distance of our spacers, what we need, see where we need to lock this down at, put a washer there and a spacer, put our set screws, and then our bolt for the side. But it's coming along. It's going to be a sweet little bike. That wasn't my nut. That was my bearing. I lost my bearings. Got the tire off. We're going to put the sprocket on and put it all back on there. I'm going to go grab the chain. I'll bring you guys back. So there's the sprocket. We went with number 35 chain, of course, 53 tooth. I didn't want to go with something real big. I felt like this was, I mean, it's a small, I don't want to have just all torque. You know, I want to have some speed too, but split sprockets are cheap and you can change them out pretty quick. Did have to find some miscellaneous bolts. That's just for testing purposes for now. We'll get all the same matching. I had to get a 9, 10, and 11 socket and wrench. But hey, if it works, it works. So yeah, this sprocket bolts on the outside of that flange. I was wanting to bolt it from the inside, like so. The sprocket would be on the inside here, and then I could have used that brake better, but there ain't no way you can use that brake as the brake and the sprocket with the sprocket bolted on the outside like this, because the bolts are just in the way and that thing sits all the way down in there. So I guess you either use this as a sprocket adapter or a brake adapter. Can't use it as both. There ain't nothing online. Go Power Sports don't have a video on how to use this setup with this wheels, which I wish they would. Hey guys, Big Wrench here on my garage. How's it going? What do you guys think about the mini bike 70s bird build we're doing? I am stuck and on hold until I order a split sprocket. I can't bolt the engine down until I get a split sprocket, get that lined up. Can't cut spacers until I do that. Basically the only thing I can do is I'm going to make a carburetor adapter for a VM22. Get that started. Ordered this brake hub and drum brake from Go Power Sports. I don't know if I'll be able to use that as my sprocket and brake. I don't know. I'm going to figure that out also. Give me a like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your dog. Have a good day. Sorry about the noise, guys, but yeah, I wish they had a video on this. There ain't nothing nowhere on it. I'm just assuming you either use it as a brake or as a sprocket. So we're gonna have to use it as a sprocket for now. Like I said, we'll worry about brakes later. Looks pretty nice though. So I'm gonna slap this tire back on and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so we are going to try another bearing. This is the actual bearing for Go Power Sports. I ordered some off Amazon too, because I only ordered 4 from Go Power Sports, 2 for the wheels each. Then I ordered a set from Amazon, like I said. But this is just the 509058 inner diameter sealed bearing, 1/3/8 common outer diameter bearing. This might have a tighter fit. I don't know how that cheap one from Amazon got on there, but we're gonna pop that out, pop this one in, see if it'll stay in. I got my number 35 chain, brand new thing of it here from Go Power Sports. They had these on sale for $5. If you're doing this kind of work, you can't beat a brand new chain for $5. Actually, I think it was the clutch and chain for $5. They had a mega sale. I bought all kinds of stuff. They had seats on sale, $5 a piece. We'll be using, when we're done with this build, I'm gonna go over everything we use from Go Power Sports and how much money we got into it. She's looking pretty sweet. Yeah, so you shouldn't be able to do this with your bearings on your wheels. So I don't know if this rim that is the tolerance on it, somebody just got it a little too loose or what, but it's both bearings that I'm trying, and as you can see, just be able to press these in, put them in, not be able to pop them out. The other side was fine, the front's fine, it's just this one side. So oh well, the spacer will keep it together, and once we tighten everything down, it'll hold it together. Alrighty guys, so I got the chain on there. 5 foot of chain. Looks pretty straight to me. So I know where I need to cut it at now. Then looks pretty even in there. It's on this side, so I might bump it over a little bit, but you got to remember, we got all this room up here we can play with too. Move the clutch. So I'm gonna center the back wheel up. I'm gonna go to the left just a little bit to center it up just a little better. Then this would have been the old brake rod. We can use that for a chain tensioner, so that'd be pretty cool. But I think we're going to end it there. This video is already getting longer than I want it to be. Next video, we will get the spacers cut, get them on, the chain on, get the drive done, get the clutch situated where it wants to be, make this thing a roller with the chain, and finish making our intake manifold. And I think for now, for testing purposes, we're going to take the seat off the Manco and put it on here. It's the same kind of setup. It bolts onto here, then the shocks bolt down here. The seat, you know, it comes out. Then I got to make a seat mount for this one. The exhaust, it'll clear. We're on a straight pipe. straight through here and probably kick it down. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. It's coming along pretty good. Remember, subscribe, like, and have a beautiful day. Progress is progress. Progress is being made over here at Almighty Garage. Thank you guys. Go check out GoPowersports.com for all your go-kart mini bike needs. Vintage, new, homemade. They got anything. You guys like them bars?